Jensen, I think it went through the keeper's legs, just tucks it in on the near post. That is game over.
Hello everybody, it is vlog time. We are all fueled up and ready for a Premier League game, a rare one for me. It's been a while and we're checking in on two teams I really enjoyed covering in the Championship, who are having a lovely old time in the Premier League. That would be Brentford and Fulham, and it is my first trip down to Brentford's stadium since it's been open. I went to the old one many times. Really looking forward to seeing these two teams who show all of those EFL teams what you can do if you run well up in the Premier League. Let's head down the M1. We have touchdown in lovely Brentford. No thanks to the M25 or the Chiswick roundabout indeed. And if you sign up on Patreon, look at this for a perk. This is my mate Pete, one of our Patreon subscribers, who gets to go to dinner with me before the match. Let's eat, then team news, and then it is Brentford versus Fulham. Incredible. Last time I was down here, Brentford were playing at Griffin Park, and there it is. Already looks quite run down, and most of it not there anymore. Here we go, some proper pre-game fodder. Let's get amongst it. So here we are inside. What is the stadium even called?
The Gtech Stadium.
The Gtech Stadium. I'm going to call it the new Griffin Park. Really happy to be here. Just incredible to see the change from, let's be frank, rickety old Griffin Park into this beautiful new stadium. Really looking forward to the game. We're about 10 minutes from kickoff. Brentford versus Fulham for the Monday Night Football. Wow, what a start. We're about 4 minutes in. Brentford could genuinely be 3-0 up. They've taken the lead through from Pinnock. Corner cleared. Hickey didn't take the shot on first time. He hits it with the left foot. Completely shanks it actually. Ethan Pinnock puts it in. Prior to that, Brian and Braymo could have already scored twice. They've absolutely dominated Brentford. Value for their need. 1-0 Brentford, 4 minutes gone. Midway through the first half here. It's still fairly frantic. Fulham are now having their best spell. They've not really been in it for the first 20 minutes, to be honest. After that frantic start, and Braymo put a free kick just past the post. But as I say, Fulham had just woken up after that Brentford dominance. Willian looks a little bit dangerous down the right-hand side, but Brentford still good value for their lead. 1-0, 25. Is the equaliser. We've been trading free kicks the last couple of minutes. Toney had one for Brentford. He hit the top of the bar. Pereira's has taken one for Fulham. He hits the bar, the ball bounces straight back out. I think it's Solomon has headed it in. It's 1-1 as we come up to half time. Half time then is Brentford 1, Fulham 1. Really good watch for the neutral. Absolutely frantic start, and Brentford all over Fulham for the first sort of 3, 4, 5 minutes. Could have genuinely scored twice before they did stick the ball in the goal. And conscious of what I said at the time, Pinnock shot, big deflection, helped out on the way in. But Brentford still really good value for that lead. Free kick not long afterwards, just wide of the post. And Braymo hit the stanchion behind the goal. From then on though, Fulham kind of got back into the game. They took control without necessarily making any big chances. Willian, a big threat down the right-hand side. Harrison Reed coming across from central midfield and sort of dovetailing well with him. Funnily enough, when Fulham got the equaliser about 5 to half time, Brentford had come back into it then, and Toney hit the bar with a free kick of his own. Pereira though, free kick, great strike. It's the bar, Solomon reacts, heads it into the back of the net. Really good stuff, really entertaining. Both sides going for it. You can see why they're both in the top half of the Premier League. Don't know how this one's going to go. if Brentford can get that first 5 minutes sort of pattern of play back, then they will be favourites. But on the basis of the last half hour, maybe Fulham could nick it. We will see. Half time, Brentford 1, Fulham 1.
Come on!
And no sooner have we started the second half, we got a penalty for Brentford. Forgive me, I didn't exactly see what happened. Throw-in lobbed in. Looked like Mitro was causing trouble on the near post from a defensive point of view from Fulham. Someone's been pulled down and referee Taylor points straight to the spot. 50th minute, penalty Brentford, and Ivan Toney never misses penalties.
Brentford lead 2-1, and still I haven't heard an argument to say why Ivan Toney is not the world's best penalty taker. Incredible, such composure, stares down the keeper, sticks it in the corner. Brentford lead 2-1, another strong start to a half for the Bees. We are into substitute mode now. Double for Fulham, Bobby Reid, Harry Wilson, and I think Kevin Sade and Vitaly Janelt are coming in. So very much Fulham sticking some dribbly wingers in, and Brentford trying to shore it up. About 10-12 minutes to go. Still 2-1 to Brentford. Ladies and gentlemen, it's game over. Marco Silva threw all his cards in, threw all his attackers on, and Brentford have picked them off. Brilliant run by Kevin Sade. Beats his man, goes down the right hand side, cuts it back. Jensen, I think it went through the keeper's legs, just tucks it in on the near post. That is game over. Brentford 3, Fulham 1. Well, we're about 7.5 minutes into 8 minutes of stoppage time. Fulham has scored. Spillage by Raya. Vinicius kind of loops it in. There's barely any time to even take the centre. I'm assuming the full-time whistle's about to go, but 3-2 Brentford. Well, there you go. Brentford 3, Fulham 2. Thoroughly entertaining game as I walk back over the lovely view of Kew Bridge. First time at Brentford's, well, I say new stadium. It opened during a lockdown, so first time I've been there, and first time seeing Ivan Toney in the flesh, and he was really at it today. I think Brentford were good value for it in the end. They started both halves really well. Fulham had a really good spell in the middle of the first half, but really that was about the size of it, and Brentford played Mitrovic well, and for all we saw some nice passing from Fulham, I think Brentford played the penalty boxes better. Good value for their win, and as a lover of the EFL, so pleased. That is, I believe Fulham are 7th and Brentford are 9th. Brentford now on 38 points, and neither of those sides in any relegation troubles, both having great seasons. So there you go, even Brentford take the honours on the day. We can be very happy from an EFL perspective. Hope you've enjoyed the vlog. Hope you've enjoyed the experience. Patreon, Peter there over my shoulder. And by the way, for some more Brentford content, why don't you click up here, a video I made a while ago about Brentford's rise all the way up the divisions.